will be taken for some against others, and after they are rectified and purified, they will be permitted entry into the paradise. The sixth pillar, belief in Qadr, divine preordainment. Qadr is Allah's secret. The Qadr are the things Allah preordained from what has happened and what will happen until the establishment of the hour. The pen has advanced with the preordainments and they are written on the law, all that will be until the day of judgment. So nothing happens except according to Qadr. Verily, we have created all things with Qadr. Thus, things are not occurring vainly, rather they are all preordained previously. No calamity befalls on the earth or in yourselves, but it is inscribed in the book of decrees. Allah before we bring it into existence. The Messenger of Allah said, "Do not engage in discourses on the Qadr, for it is Allah's secret. Do not unfold for Allah." His saying in the book refers to the Allah, and his saying before we bring it into existence, that is, before we created it and originated it. Belief in Qadr is in four categories. The first category, belief in Allah's knowledge, the mighty and sublime, which is timeless and eternal, and encompasses all things. That is, we must believe that Allah knows all things. He knows what has been and what will be. The second category, belief that Allah has written on the law what will be until the day of resurrection. The third category, the category of wish and will. Whatever Allah wills is, and what He wills not does not occur. The fourth category, the category of the creation of things that they're preordained times. Everything at its time and period preordained for it by Allah, the Mighty and Sublime, so no one creates with Him. High above every imperfection, He, the Exalted, said, "Allah is the creator of all things, and He is the disposer of affairs over all things." He also said, "While Allah has created you and what you make, so you should believe that all things are created by Allah, the Mighty and Sublime." These are the categories of the belief in the Qadr, and the Qadr, Allah, the Mighty and Sublime, says, "Have you not seen that Allah knows whatsoever is in the heavens and whatsoever is on the earth? There is no secret council of three, but He is their fourth, with His knowledge, while He Himself is over the throne, over the seventh heaven, nor of five, but He is their sixth, and with His knowledge, not of less than that or more, but He is with them, with His knowledge, wheresoever they may be, and afterwards on the day of resurrection He will inform them of what they did. Verily, Allah is the all-knower of everything." And He said, "No calamity befalls on the earth or in yourselves, but it is inscribed in the book of decrees, and that is Allah. Before we bring it into existence, meaning before we created it, so it is written before it was created. Verily, that is easy for Allah, in order that you may not be sad over matters that you fail to get, nor rejoice because of that which has been given to you. So do not grieve over what you could not get, what got reduced from your wealth or family, or from the things you desire, and do not be insolent and arrogant in your joy because of the wealth Allah has bestowed on you. As for being delighted for Allah's favour, this is praiseworthy. You should be thankful to Allah and delighted for what Allah bestowed on you. But being insolent and arrogantly joyous is prohibited. Allah the Exalted said, "Do not be glad with ungratefulness to Allah's favor. Verily, Allah likes not those who are glad." And they rejoice in the life of the world, whereas the life of this world, as compared with the hereafter, is but a brief passing enjoyment. Thus joy is of two kinds, blameworthy joy, and that is to be joyful out of arrogance and insolence; praiseworthy joy, and that is being joyful for Allah's favour and mercy. Allah's mercy. Say in the bounty of Allah and His mercy, therein let them rejoice. That is better than what the wealth they amass. So when one believes in Qadr and Qadr, he finds tranquility. He will not grieve over what he could not get, and will not rejoice over what he is given in a manner that goes beyond limits. As for the one who does not believe in the Qadr and Qadr, he grieves and becomes indignant when something misses him. He would wail and act evil, like slapping his face and tearing his own clothes and mourning in the ways of the people during pre-Islamic times. This is because he does not believe in the Qadr and Qadr. Even if he grieves, he cannot return what has missed him, and if he is outraged or slaps his face and tears his clothes, he cannot return what has missed him. Rather, he becomes distressed, and the good rewards of patience during adversity also miss him. As regards the one who believes in the Qadr and is patient over what befell him, that it is from Allah, and that what Allah wills is, and what He does not will cannot occur, he will find rest of mind. Similarly, the one who does not believe in the Qadr and Qadr, he will be afflicted with cowardice and fear. He will neither fight in Allah's cause nor legitimately seek wealth, because he will be afraid of everything. He will be prevented from doing things because of fear. But if he believed in the Qadr and Qadr, he would proceed in the jihad for the cause of Allah, legitimately pursue wealth and repose the affairs with Allah, the Mighty and Sublime. It is reported in the Hadith from the Prophet that he said to Ibn Abbas that